Bringing your book on a listing appointment is a really good way to get more listings. You can use it to increase your conversion ratio from appointments to listings, or you can use it to help you win more listings when you're competing with other agents. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what a few of our members had to say about using their book on a listing appointment. And when I get back, I'll show you exactly how to do this.
It was a $330,000 listing opportunity. Went out, met with the sellers. They told me that they were going to be interviewing 2 other agents. I knew that just because of the program that I'm in. And when I handed them the packet, the husband and wife kind of looked at each other, and I knew the other agents hadn't given them anything like that. And part of that was the book. Called back a week later to follow up. Hadn't made a decision, still going to talk to some other agents. And then I got the call and they said, we chose you. And I asked them why. And part of the reason was, no other agents had given them the material, and what I felt that was referencing was the book.
I'm the one that got the listing. I had only been in real estate 2.5 years, or 2 years at this time. And I was like, oh my goodness, they really chose me, And so what happened was, an agent that had been in real estate, he went the day before me, he sat there with them for hours, talking about himself. Just talking about himself so much, right? That's not what I did. I talked about them, I talked about moving, and I talked about the book. We got that house under contract within the first 2 weeks, sold top dollar, but we were done. And again, the name of the book at the time was How to Get Your Home Sold Fast and for Top Dollar. So it just put me to the next level. So the books really worked in my favor.
But just having it on the table, or opening up the folder and saying, okay, I want to leave you with these things for you to reconsider and think about. And it actually helped me seal a deal.
Here in Jackson, right?
Yes, it's here in Jackson. It was a really big listing, and I beat out some other big names because I said, I was the first agent, and I said, who else am I competing with? And they told me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous to wait through the weekend for this. Like, why couldn't I have,
What was the price of the listing?
It was $579.
Okay, which is a good price here in Jacksonville.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and so how many agents, do you know how many agents you competed with?
I want to say 4 others, and I only remembered one because I know that they're really big in my area or that zip code, so.
So do you think your book helped you get that listing, or?
Yes, yeah.
Did they say
really
so?
Impressed. Yes, they were really impressed. They were like, oh my gosh, because, I'm a girl, so my hair changes a lot, but I had my hair slicked back like I do today, and on the cover it had my, big fluffy hair, and they loved it. They were like, oh my God, you have a book,
Wow.
So, yeah.
So for a fact that book helped you get that listing?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So now that you see how well a book can help you on a listing appointment, let's talk about the nuts and bolts of actually using this strategy. The first way you can do this is by having the book in your hand when you walk through the front door. So when you're meeting the seller, you can literally say, hey, thank you so much for meeting me today. I'm really excited to help you sell your home. In fact, I brought you a free copy of my book, 10 Ways to Sell Your Home Fast for Top Dollar, whatever the title is, or you don't even have to say that. And you literally just hand them the book. From there, it's going to be like, boom. You walk through the front door, you gave them your book, and they're going to be like, wow, this agent is awesome, which is exactly what you want them to think. From there, you can proceed with your listing appointment, tour the home, build rapport, and sit down and get the listing. If you forget or don't feel comfortable with that method, you can also do it at the listing table. So after you've come in, you've toured the home, you've talked to the seller, you've built some rapport, and you get to that kitchen table or wherever you're going to meet them to do the listing presentation, that's when you can pull your book out. And you could say, hey, thank you so much for meeting with me today. Before we get started, I want to give you a free copy of my book, How to Sell Homes Fast for Top Dollar. Check it out, and you slide it across the table or the counter or whatever it is, and you just use that to position yourself as an expert. So that's the second way. Let's talk about the third and the final way, which is what Yasha did. So if for some reason you forget to do that up to that point, or maybe you don't feel comfortable, whatever happens, you can always end with the book if for some reason they want to think about it, or they want to talk to other agents, or they have some reason for not wanting to continue talking and they want to come back and talk to you later. So in that situation, as you're walking out the door and you're wrapping your stuff up, that's when you slide that book across the table or give it to them and say, hey, thank you so much for meeting me today. I really appreciate the opportunity of getting a chance to show you how I can sell your home fast for top dollar. In fact, I want to give you a free copy of my book. Boom. Hand it to them. End with that. Part ways and follow up like crazy and get the listing. That's what Yasha did. She was meeting a seller before the weekend. They were interviewing, I think, 4 to 5 other agents, and they called her back and said, hey, Yasha, you were the only agent that showed up with a book. You got the listing. So you just heard from Yasha in that. Those are the 3 ways you can use the book on the listing appointment. There may be more, but those are the 3 obvious ones. I hope that helps you. If you practice your introduction or how you're going to do that with your spouse or with a coworker or maybe another agent in the office, that's going to give you the confidence that you need so when you walk in the door, you feel comfortable saying it because you've already practiced it. You don't want to practice in real life for the first time. You want to go get, I always used my wife and I'd say, hey babe, I'm going to practice my listing appointment on you. And she would sit there and listen to me pitch, 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 pitch. It got old for her, but that's what helped me win more listings. And I highly recommend if you have a spouse, get them to participate with you. And if you can't get them to, go find a role-playing buddy at your office, for example, or somebody in a coaching program or whatever. That's going to help you set yourself up for success. So when you do this, you feel comfortable, you feel natural, and you don't sound scripted and role-play. It's just not awkward because you've already done it. So I hope that was helpful. Use your book. It's a powerful tool, as you've heard from the agents we played the videos for, and I look forward to helping you get more listings because of it. Thanks for watching.